Y'all know the rest. It's 90 days of boxing, day number 17. I'm here in Las Vegas right now, just chilling. You know, been a long day, been a fun day. Been getting you guys like some good content, but I figure, you know, look, it's almost midnight on the East Coast. It's about to be 8 o'clock here on the West Coast. So I had to keep the streak going. I had to, you know, come on here and come live for you guys and just talk some boxing. You know, it don't gotta be too long. It don't gotta be not longer than 30, 40 minutes. But drop your comments down below. Look, I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing. So look, we at the Top Rank Gym. You see it. You know, it's a little quiet right now. People are done training for the day, but you know, this is where the magic happens. At the Top Rank Gym, we got my main man. Look, got the haircut extraordinaire. We got Zach. You know, he got me right with the fresh cut. We got my man right here from Pro Boxing Fans. You know, he got the real British skin fade. But yeah, lot of good stuff going on today. You know, we had the media workouts. I saw Tefimo. We saw a lot of fighters. You know, got my man. We saw Kid Kansas. We're live right now on YouTube.
What's
all
up,
right?
y'all?
Tell them about you, Kid. Tell them about yourself, Alan.
10-0, 8 knockouts, 135. From Kansas, Kid Kansas. Just watch me work this Thursday. This Thursday. Tune in.
February 8th. That's it.
Good show, good shit. Give me a good fight, bro.
Give me a good. Watch out for him, Kid Kansas. So, yeah, it's a real good show. You know, we got like T.O. We got obviously Keyshawn and Jose Pedraza, which is a good fight. I want to know from you guys, like, let me know like which fight on the card are you looking most excited? You know, looking most forward to. If y'all got any comments about anything going on in boxing, like drop them down below. Let me see. I don't got any comments yet. Let me see something. Comments. Live chat. I don't see no comments yet, so let me know if you guys got any comments. Enrique Luna, shout out to you, champ. He says, BT, are you going to the ESPN card on Thursday? What do you think, man? Look where I'm at. I'm at the Top Rank Gym. Yeah, I'm going to the ESPN card on Thursday. Really excited about it. Gonna be a lot of good fights. You know, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. You know, I'm really excited to see Abdullah Mason, who I'm a big fan of. You know, really good prospect. I think he's gonna do big things in the sport. Huh? I don't want no smoke. We're gonna set it up. True School versus Pro Boxing Fans.
He wants to see it.
Because I've seen his highlights.
Did I show you?
And I got the tapes.
Did I show you in China?
You showed me.
I showed you.
And I got the tapes. Everyone. So I'm ready. I'm ready. I got the scouting report. But yeah, what's good, guys? Drop your comments below. We here. I ain't gonna be here for a long time, but I'll be here for a good time. So, yo, get it in. I still got content I gotta upload for you guys. I interviewed Bomac today. I interviewed Lionel Thompson. I interviewed Kid Kansas, who I had here on live earlier. I interviewed Coach G, Gloria. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Look, I still got my wristband on from Conor Ben and Pete Dobson. Look, now I got the wristband on from Tefimo Lopez and Jermain. So we working, man. See what happened in boxing. You know, I know a lot of people are still mourning the loss of Kazuki Anaguchi. You know, rest in peace to Anaguchi. I think his loss is being felt through the boxing world because he gave such a great fight to the sport with Seiya Tsutsumi. And you know, even for people that didn't watch that fight, I think that loss is hitting home for a lot of the fighters because you know when you step in there in that square circle, anything can happen. You know, it can get real bad for you in there. So. It's important that we always respect the fighters because the fighters, you know, they risk a lot. You know, they risk their health, they risk everything. So, yeah, man. We're gonna go say hi to my man right now. Hold on. I know he's on the phone now. We got Elliott right there. You know, manager extraordinaire, Elliott. Talk to him, Elliott, man. Tell him who you are, man.
I'm good. I'm just on the phone.
I know you're on the phone.
Cornflake.
Thomas Lamana.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Cornflake Lamana. Yeah. I think you watched my stories the other day. I think you watched my stories on Instagram the other day. Yeah. I think I see him.
One of the kids from India.
Yeah, that's Elliott. Elliott, he's a manager. He manages like a lot of fighters. Tevin Farmer,
He did.
He did, yeah. Cause I don't have any problems with him, but like me and Raymond Ford were going back and forth the other day.
You and who?
Raymond Ford.
You know Raymond Ford? Raymond Ford.
That's why I seen him. It was on that story. Everyone in Jersey was like watching my stories because Raymond Ford got all mad.
Yeah. You know, he's laughing. He knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. I don't know if he'll become world champion his next fight, but maybe in the future. That's a good fight. It's an even fight.
Man, Ray gonna beat the shit out of that kid, bro.
You think so?
I really truly believe so. Yeah.
Cause that's not a kid he's fighting. Just so you know, that's not a kid.
Yeah. Yo, put the camera on my man, bro.
Okay, put him on. Yeah, hold on. I'll put the camera on you too. I'm live on YouTube right now.
Yeah, all right.
I'm talking to Thomas Cornflake Lamana. We're having a good little chat about, you know, the upcoming fight, Raymond Ford and Orbek Komatov. It'll be a good fight. Like, I think Raymond Ford, he'll get his chances to counter punch and land. And my thing is, you know, Raymond Ford in a lot of these fights, like against Aaron Perez and Vasquez, I don't want to, you know, just say that that's who he is, but when he spot those guys, he's showing himself to be a bit of a front runner, you know, a 4 or 5 round fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I just I respect that. I just think like with him, he has the skills to win. It's more of a stamina thing. Orbek Komatov's a fighter that gets stronger as the fight goes along. So if Raymond don't get his respect early, I think it'll be a tough night for him.
Yeah, so here's the truth. I think Ray knows everything you're saying.
Okay.
I think Ray knows that. I think he knows that, you know, he didn't show you. You have to understand, Ray didn't have it the easy way up, right? Like, yeah, okay, he had a little tough fight with Eddie Vasquez, but he still won. You know,
A lot of people don't think he won though. A lot of people thought he lost. I know.
But he won though. You know what I'm saying? But he did win. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the year, he had a draw. You know, everybody's entitled to a poor performance, and everybody's entitled to an opportunity to, you know, revamp themselves. Look at me, I got 5 losses. I'm number 4 in the hell. You know, it's all about, you know, consistently believing in yourself. Your scores out in camp.
Of course.
In Dallas Raymond's in camp. Of Stevenson, Jermain, he's in camp. He's like, you know, I know for a fact he's in some dog shape. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
That's what I've been hearing.
No, good. I'm glad. It's
so
a great.
It's like it's all about, you know, I think he understands the you know, like, so, and I've been on prep talks that I've had with him in the past where it's like, you know, I've been a part of a world championship camp before.
Of course.
And prepping for one, and it's different. Regardless of my outcome, I'm not Raymond Ford, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's a different mindset you gotta have, right? And I think Ray, you know, he's taking it. He's not that little kid no more, but he's not the little nose kid from Canada no more, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, that's why we fight the fights, though, bro, Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what we fight the fights for. I'm not saying it's an easy fight. I can't pronounce his name, but I know homies.
We call him Bruce Lee because that's his nickname. So Bruce Lee.
Okay, I mean, look, so like at the end of the day, you know, he's here and he's here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He's at that point for a reason too. I just think, you know, it's all about who prevails, and I believe wholeheartedly Ray's gonna show up, show out, become a world champion, become the next champion from Jersey, and you know, I'm not gonna be a dick and say I told you so. I'm just gonna believe in my guy and just support him. That's all.
And likewise myself, you know, if it should go the way I think it's gonna go, it's just boxing, man. You know, life will go on. There'll be other fights, but you know, while I got you here, man, I know you're from Jersey. I know one of the guys from Jersey that's in your division, Ian Green. Yeah. Would you ever think about fighting him, maybe? Like, cause I know you're ranked in the WBA, he's ranked in the WBA. Is that maybe like a?
No, because people don't realize that before he signed with DK, he was signed with me.
Okay.
Me and Ian are like this.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you know, we don't, you know, that's public. Like we're tight, we're close. I
Okay.
mean, if it came across and it made sense, I mean, that right there, I'm not going to like sugarcoat. Yeah, like we could rumble, but like, you know, I'm looking for, bigger, better things. Ian's my dog.
Different stages in their career.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
We'll break bread if the time comes. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, Ian's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're two separate paths, and when the time comes, trust me, we will break bread together. If it comes down to it, I can promise you that.
Okay. You got any fights coming up? I know you have your promoter's license in Jersey, but you got anything lined up at the moment, or any route you're trying to go? I know you're ranked in the WBA, so like anything, maybe a fight against somebody higher in the rankings than you.
Nah, man. I mean, it's funny. That we were just talking about a specific guy, but I don't know how true it will be, but nah, man. I mean, no. I'm not. So here's the truth, bro. I'm not going out looking for boxing. I'm gonna let boxing find me. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get a fight anywhere. I could promote my own fight. I could fight in 4 weeks if I want on my own card because this is what I could do. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Well, that's a great position to be in because a lot of fighters can't do that.
No, I'm blessed for that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm blessed for that for real. But I told everybody, big money, big fights, big opportunity, and the guys. I've already put it out there. The Danny Garcias and Lara rematch, Chris Eubank, guys like that.
That's his guy. Yep.
Those are the type of fights that I want.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll look forward to it, Thomas. Take care of yourself, man. God bless. Yeah. So, look, man, we just went live, and we just doing random interviews. We got the American Love Machine. Look, Frank Steyer.
What's going on?
Talk to him, Frank. Tell him who you are, man.
I'm Frank Steyer.
Tell him about all the great work at the gym that you guys do here.
Do a lot of great work in the gym, man. I was cleaning toilets, sweeping, vacuuming.
The whole nine.
Appreciate Alan Garcia, my man. It's all about him. It's not about
It's all about
me.
us.
I mean,
We told you guys once. We'll tell you again. Alan Garcia, kick Kansas, man.
Oh, you were already on the live.
Yeah, he was on the live. He was on the live. You got an interview. He's getting all this coverage today.
This is the man. Right.
I ain't shit, bro. I ain't shit.
Just the guy who works at the top ranked gym.
Who's that? I'm the janitor. That's
Yeah.
all.
You're the American Love Machine.
I'm the janitor.
You're not
Somebody throws up in the ring, I clean it up. So the toilet gets clogged, I unclog it. Yeah, that's all I do.
Okay. Well, there you go. Now they know, Frank. Thank you.
Come check me out.
Yeah, come
Cheer
check
me
him out.
on. I'll sell tickets, everything, man. I'll let you guys see all of it, man.
Yeah. Special
Mount
stuff.
Floor is like the best of them.
But shout out to everyone here, man. We got let me take some time to address the comments. So yeah, look, it's been a good live so far. Over here talking to Thomas Lamana, surprisingly, Frank, Alan Garcia's fighting as well. But let me acknowledge you guys in the chat. Shout out to Sabiando El Mas Quesada. He says Hector Camacho was the GOAT. I like Hector Camacho. He was a good fighter. Edward Torres says, let me sit down. Edward Torres says, all love from Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Got a lot of love for Chicago. Shout out to my guy, Adrian Granados from Chicago. Jesus Sam says, saludos. Saludos to Jesus Sam. And Edward says, Kid Kansas look good. And he said, Frank is hilarious. Yeah, he's definitely a character. But, he's also a very, important, pivotal part of boxing. He's a big part of why this gym runs so smoothly. And it's guys like him that help boxing be a better place. So shout out to Frank. But yeah, I'm here. Look, man, I was here earlier. I saw Jermain Ortiz in here earlier. Bomac was in here earlier. Just another day in Vegas, man. Vegas BT. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, feel free to ask away. I'm here. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to talk some boxing. It's 90 days of boxing, day number 17. I'll be at the. By the way, if there's anybody out there that's gonna be at the Tefimo Lopez fight, let me know in the chat. And if you see me, look, I'm normally by myself. I ain't scared of nobody. I'll be by myself. So if y'all wanna meet your boy BT, if you see me at the fights, just flag me down. And yes, in history, this is a rare phone stream. It's a rare phone stream. It's a rare phone broadcast. I'm giving you guys the exclusive stuff. So, get the likes up. Only 4 likes in 15 minutes. What are we doing here? It's a travesty. My man Bet for Cheese says, what are you thinking about Cortez and Papi? Brian Chevalier? I think that's who you're talking about. Chevalier is a good fighter. But I think Cortez is going to be one of the better contenders at 30. I like that fight. Look, just to give you guys a little tour of the Top Rank gym while I'm sitting here. Look, they got the ping pong table, you know. They got Renee Telly's Garon over there. It's pretty empty right now, but it was packed earlier. But nah, Cortez versus Chavalier is a good fight. I know Chavalier, he had that win against James Wilkins a couple years ago. I thought it was a little controversial. I thought James Wilkins actually beat Chavalier. So you know, we'll see how it goes. It's a good little step up fight for what's his name? Cortez. Yeah. Everyone wants to know what do I think about Tefimo and Jermain Ortiz? Damn good fight. You know, Jermain Ortiz is a very athletic fighter. He's technically sound. He's well-rounded. I think at 140, he's gonna punch harder. I think he's gonna be someone that's more dangerous at 40. Tefimo Lopez cannot overlook him. And I think this is the part of Tefimo Lopez's career where he's gotta really show his greatness. And what I mean by that is, we know Tefimo Lopez, when it comes to the big fights, he can rise to the occasion. But when it comes to that consistency and fight by fight in and fight out, Tefimo Lopez has shown himself to be a guy that's up and down. So I'm hoping that he can show that consistency here, because that's what's gonna take him to the next level. But you know, Tefimo Lopez in the last fight with Josh Taylor showed himself to be a slick boxer against Josh Taylor, because he had such an advantage in the athleticism department. But I don't think he could be the slick boxer in this fight. I think in this fight, he's gonna have to try to like go ahead and hurt this man and throw those grown man punches. So that's what it is, you know. Can Pedraza upset Keyshawn Davis? I'll tell you this. I don't want to ever count out Pedraza, because Pedraza is an experienced fighter. He's long, he's rangy, he's got good timing. He's you know, a lot of good things we can say about Jose Pedraza. But I mean, look, he ain't fought at 35 in years. He's been mainly a 40-pounder. If Keyshawn is what Top Rank thinks he is, he should be winning that fight and winning it handily. You know what I'm saying? Elliott, can I film his pad work or no? Huh? Can I film his pad work, Renee's, or no? Huh? Okay, all right. All right, guys, look, I got permission, so look. Renee Telly's Garon just getting in some pad work. That's what's going on right now at the Top Rank gym. So shout out to Renee. He's on the undercard. You know, he's trying to make a name he's trying to get back into the mix at 30. I know there's some good fights from at 30. Like I know a fight that would be really interesting for Renee could probably be like, I don't know, maybe like if the money was right, Vaquero Navarrete, an all Mexican fight. I mean, you got who else we got at 30? Who's at 30, guys? Help me out. Who are the other champions at 30? The Mexicans at 30. You got I know Andres Cortez, maybe versus Renee Telis, but you know, I'm watching him right now. You know, strong fighter. He's on the undercard. He's a guy that we know can definitely punch. He kind of popped the Carlos Balderas hype train. You know, look, I'm gonna show you guys. Look, we going look. Hold on. I can't do it like that. I gotta actually look at the damn back. So look. All right, that's enough. How long will I be in Vegas? I'm not sure yet. I was planning on going home like around the 20th, 21st, because I wanted to go to the Belanga fight in Orlando, but I'm not really sure yet. There's some things I gotta wait and see how they play out, but right now, I don't know what's the answer. Oshaki Foster versus Renee Telis Garon will be a good fight. You know, Oshaki Foster's coming on the channel on Wednesday night, so is Foster signed with Top Rank? Yeah, Oshaki Foster is a Top Rank fighter. Oshaki Foster just signed with them. His first fight with them will be February, I think, 16th. He's taking on Abraham Nova, and that'll be at the Garden. So I mean, look, there's definitely some good fights out there for Renee Telis Garon, but I'm watching him right now. You know, good fighter, dangerous Mexican. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm giving y'all that world-class content. We here right in the Top Rank gym, holding court. You know, Look, you know what's serious because BT, I done went ahead and got the damn, I got me the fade. My man Zach hooked me up with the haircut. So you know BT with a haircut is dangerous. Shout out to Edward Pereno with the $19 super chat. I appreciate you, champ. He says, "Hey man, I have a nephew in USA Boxing. Do I just send him to the boxing gyms and spar? What is the best advice for a 13-year-old? He only has 3 fights, 2 minutes. As far as advice, only advice I could give him is, look, definitely get him to spar. Let me see. What will progress him? I think what could progress your son or your nephew is just continue to spar. I would definitely say get him with a coach who's gonna, instill good habits in him, like as far as in the ring, like, as far as like, feinting and working off the jab. You want to get those good habits installed in your fighter early so that, they go ahead and they have that good foundation. And then, I would just say, I don't know where you live, but the more traveling he can go, the more different styles he can see will be good for him. So if you got to travel around the country and get the best sparring possible, just take him all over America. Take him to Mexico if you got to. Just get your nephew as much different looks as possible. Tall southpaws, short pressure fighters, boxers from the outside. You want to get your nephew as many looks as possible, and you want to get good habits installed. And I wouldn't just say send him to any boxing gym. I think you should send him to a gym where the coaches are going to put him in there with like kids in and around his level, because sometimes you send these kids to the wrong gym and the coaches just throw them in there with guys that are like way more experienced, and the guys that are way more experienced, they don't take it easy on them and they just beat the brakes off of these fighters. So it's not always the wise thing to do. I mean, I could give you like cookie cutter advice, but I would have to like know the area you're in better to like really give you like the best answer. But I would just say get him with a coach who's gonna put good habits in him, who is gonna definitely build a good foundation for him as a fighter. And my thing is too, like if your nephew is in an area of the United States like where there's not a lot of boxing, then you need to take him to a place of the United States where there is a lot of boxing, like the West Coast, where the best fighters are. Find out who the best fighters are in the entire in your son's age bracket in the country, and get him sparring with those fighters. And if he can spar those fighters, that'll let him know like what level he's at, and that'll help him. He said he's in Riverside, California. I want to get into Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. How do I get invited? That's a good question, man. That's actually a gym that I want to go to myself, and I may be going there very soon. So what I recommend you do, Edward, is get me on hit me up on Instagram. I know someone. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I know someone that is very close to Robert Garcia, and I'll ask them for you on your behalf. But message me on Instagram at Just a Kid from Dania on Instagram, or if you're on Twitter, True School Sports on Twitter, or my email, which all this stuff I'm telling you, it could be found in my about section on my channel. So, if you want to get in touch with me, and I will do what I can to help your nephew, because I like helping people. I'm very big on helping the young fighters. I remember when I came into boxing covering it, a lot of people didn't want to help me. So any way I can help somebody, especially a young kid trying to realize his dreams in boxing, I'll do what I can. Just message me. I don't know if you have Instagram or Twitter or email, but shout out to everybody here. It's your boy BT. I'm just chilling in the Top Rank gym. Not planning on making this no big live today, but we here. Yeah. AB says, I think I heard Robert say anyone is welcome to his gym. Yeah, you know what? AB is right. Edward, find out where the address is to that gym and just show up and just ask to get good sparring. Ask to spar. From Chick-fil-A? You said ice cream? You know what? I'll take a milkshake. Like a vanilla milkshake, and maybe a Coke. Can I get a Coke? A vanilla milkshake and a Coke. All right. Yeah. Thank you. What's cracking, guys? What's good, man? I'm just chilling at the Top Ring Gym. Ain't really a whole lot going on, so I wanted to come talk to the fine folks on the Empire. Make them both medium. Medium. Thank you, man. Chris Reviews, he says, how's it going, BT? Do you think Jermain Ortiz can upset Tefimo Lopez this weekend? Well, first of all, Chris, it's going great. Right now, I'm in the Top Ring Gym. Look, I mean, ain't much going on right now. I mean, Renee Telly's Garon is warming up in the ring. But, yeah, I'm just chilling right now, talking to you guys, talking to the fine folks on True School. Slap the wall behind you. There you go. Yeah, Edward, just go to the gym. Tell him your son's just looking for the best work, and yeah. Jafar wants to know, am I a boxing coach? No, I'm not a boxing coach. I love boxing. I'm a boxing reporter / interviewer / content creator / other things, but no, I'm not a coach. This man called me Neon. I'm definitely not. I'm not Neon. Neon don't look as handsome as this. We're not gonna get into politics here, but God bless you. Man, we got 54 people here. Shout out to all 54 of you, man. These lives, I always say 30 minutes, and then you guys really start making it pop during the half-hour mark. Cappy Fruit says lies. Keep talking. I'm about to finish. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm about to finish. Stone Bone Boxing from Omaha. Shout out to Omaha. I just saw Bomac earlier. Do I have any kids? No, I don't have any kids yet. Komatar versus Ford prediction. It's a good fight. I was just talking about it earlier with Thomas Lamana on the live. I got Komatov. Do I got a girlfriend? That's personal. No, I don't. And that's not really a priority of mine right now. But we here. What did Floyd say? Floyd said boxing is my girlfriend. Cappy says go box please. Nah, I hit the bag earlier, but nah, no boxing for me today. Tank versus Ben. I could do without Tank versus Ben. That's a completely unnecessary fight. And really and truthfully, I wish these fighters would stop calling out Conor Ben, because they're calling him out so much that I think he's like damn near the face of boxing, man. Like, you got all the guys that are supposed to be the face of boxing, like Tank and Earl and these guys calling him out, and they're calling him out, and they're gonna inflate his market value. They're gonna make Eddie Hearn's gonna use all this later on to promote him. They're doing a lot of damage to the sport by calling out Conor Ben. Crystal Clear says, I can't pull anyone because I'm ugly. Please give me a good Riz line. The best Riz line is no Riz line. The best line is to just be the best version of yourself and enjoy life and have fun. And as you do that, the right one will come along. That's what I can say. Do I want any kids? Of course, I'm a man. Every man wants to procreate. What's the good equipment there? Is there equipment there at other gyms don't carry? At the Top Ring Gym, I mean, look, I'll show you. So, like, at Top Ring Gym, I've noticed that a lot of Top Ring Gym, I'll show you, look. So, like, Top Rank has a lot of Venom. Like, this is Venom. So Venom's a very popular brand of boxing equipment, and a lot of their equipment here in the gym is sponsored by Venom. So that's about it. I mean, it's your standard boxing gym. They got rings, they got bags, they got all that stuff, but they got a lot of sponsorships with Venom. So King Nose says, hey, I subscribe. Well, hey, man, Welcome to the home of boxing. Welcome to True School Sports, the best boxing channel in the world. Glad you're here. You know, got a lot of great content, a lot of great interviews. I'd highly advise you to check it out if you like boxing. Logan Richard says, I love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Do I have Venom equipment? No. So I'm from Florida, so all my boxing equipment is back at home. But the equipment I have these red Everlast boxing shoes. I got these. There's this gym called Mundo Boxing Gym back in Miami, and they make boxing glove equipment. I have like their gloves, and I like their gloves, so I have their gloves. But if y'all got any boxing questions, let me know, man. We 30 minutes in. You know, we'll go 15 more. I just wanted to come on here because I told you guys, look, 90 days, every day I'm gonna do a live. You know, y'all see I'm not even in my normal setup. I'm in the Top Rank gym, still giving you a live. Shout out to my man Word Up. He says, Linares knocking down Lomachenko put Venom on the map. Is that really what put him on the map? I didn't know that. I knew they were around, but is that the fight that really put Venom boxing on the map? Winning, yeah. I mean, winning boxing gloves are very popular. They're good for sparring. They have the extra padding around the hands, so it's good for the fighters' protection of their hands. If you're someone who has weak, brittle hands that injure easily, then obviously, you know, winning boxing gloves are good. Canelo versus Crawford 168, it will be a mismatch in power and size. I mean, on paper, it seems that way, but Terence Crawford is so skilled and so determined and such a winner. You can't fully write him off, even if he is going up that many weight classes. So we'll see, but the fight's not even made yet. They got to go ahead and actually make Crawford versus Canelo, which they haven't done yet. We don't know what Canelo's going to do yet. 1 minute it's Charlo, 1 minute it's Munguia, but nothing's official yet. RF, shout out to RF. He says, who should Boots fight next? I think Boots should fight, in a perfect world, Terence Crawford. But, you know, today I talked to Bomac, and he didn't really seem too keen on the idea of fighting Terence Crawford. That's just the truth. Do you like UFC too? And yes, who is your favorite UFC fighter? I'm not really a UFC guy per se. I don't really watch or follow it that deeply. I'm a boxing guy. This is strictly a boxing channel. But my favorite UFC fighter right now, if I had to say, I mean, I like Sean Strickland. I like his personality. I like Peter Yan. Peter Yan has good boxing skills. Boots versus Santian is one of the best fights to make in the welterweight division. I wish they would go ahead and make that fight. Santian had a great performance his last fight against Rocha. Does Keyshawn stop Pedraza? I think Keyshawn should stop Pedraza. Pedraza's crafty, he's a veteran, but Pedraza isn't a high volume punching guy. He's gonna look to counter punch, so I think that's gonna allow Keyshawn to get his shots off. And he's fighting at 135, a weight he hasn't made in a couple years. He should stop him. Guts and Glory wants to know, how does it work in the Top Rank gym? Do Top Rank boxers schedule of where they can allow to use the gym? No, pretty much. You know, I've been coming to Top Rank gym for years because I've been coming to Las Vegas since 2017. The Top Rank gym isn't just for Top Rank fighters. I mean, if you walk into this gym on any given day, there's been times where I've walked in here and I've seen fighters from PBC, fighters from Matchroom, fighters from Golden Boy. The Top Rank gym isn't necessarily just for Top Rank fighters. If you have, if you know who Frank Stea is, the guy that runs the gym, it's very easy to get in here, but you got to know him. And you got or know someone that has a connection into the gym. You can't just walk into the Top Rank gym. You got to know someone to get in here. So that's why, you know, only a handful of channels, only like the most legitimate channels in boxing could get in the Top Rank gym. And luckily, your boy BT is one of them. So, Caleb wants to know, hey, I don't know you, but I'm curious if you know that through everything Jesus is with you, and I wish that you find peace in whatever your standpoint is. I'm a Christian, man. Like I make no mistakes. I make no qualms about it. You know, respect to everybody's like faiths and backgrounds, but you know, I believe that Jesus Christ was the Messiah, and He died on the cross for my sins, and I've found peace a long time ago in Jesus. And I've experienced a lot of the joys that life has to offer, and none of it means anything without Jesus. So I would concur with your statements, my friend. Thank you, Caleb. Hi, dude. I saw Lomachenko versus Ortiz fight, and what can I say? Ortiz is a hell of a fighter. He is a better boxer than Lopez. He might just win and put him away. Well, we'll see. We'll definitely go ahead and see. Lomachenko or Jermain Ortiz at this weight class is going to be fully hydrated and be really, really strong. 49ers versus Chiefs. Who you got? I'm not a big football guy these days. I don't really have a time to watch a lot of sports outside of boxing. But, my favorite NFL team is the Carolina Panthers. And the 49ers do have Christian McCaffrey. So I want to see Christian McCaffrey become a Super Bowl champion. So I'll go with the Niners. I'm rooting for them to win. What's your opinion on Jaya Pattaya? He's pound for pound and super fun to watch. A really good fighter, the best cruiserweight in the world, very athletic, can box, he can punch, he's tough. There's a lot to like in Pattaya, and I hope that the politics of boxing doesn't get in the way of him, getting a shot at trying to go ahead and become undisputed. Curiel versus Nochinga prediction for the rematch. It's tough, man. I don't have one yet, to be honest with you. I don't have one. Why do American boxing fans continue to talk Tim Tszyu down after he keeps proving them wrong? Because a lot of fans, especially here in America, for some strange reason, they don't like guys who can actually punch and come forward. Apparently, some people I think after the Floyd Mayweather era, a lot of boxing fans in America became fans of like overly defensive fighters. Which I'm not saying Floyd was overly defensive, but a lot of the fighters that have tried to imitate Floyd have been overly defensive. So a lot of times, if a fighter isn't overly defensive and trying to be this counter puncher, then they wind up not really be liking them. I mean, I already showed the pad work earlier. I'm not allowed to. I asked Renee Talisa's manager earlier. I showed him a little bit earlier, so just rewind the live a little bit further back, and you'll see the pad work. Freddie fuck up says, "What up, Hermano? What's good? How you living, champ? You good? Yo, there's 58 people here. There's only 10 likes, man. Stop being stingy, guys. Run them likes up." But yeah, just chilling at the Top Rank Gym, watching some pad work, talking to you guys, listening to some Guns N' Roses. What's your opinion on the worm emoji? I don't have an opinion on that. And a lot of you guys are calling me Nick A 7.5. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Nick A is. So y'all gotta inform me. DSV, what's good? I'm just here, look, I'm just chilling. Look, I'll show you, I'm just chilling. Just chilling at the Top Rank Gym. Just talking some boxing. Keeping the whole 90 days of boxing thing going for you guys. After I get done here, I gotta go ahead and get some edit some of these interviews I did today for you guys. Tszyu will destroy Thurman and once again embarrass the American fanboys. I mean, listen, shout out to the USA. Nick A30 is a popular streamer that is family friendly, just to make you know who he. Okay, well, shout out to him. If he looks like me, then I'm sure he's a handsome guy. But yeah, drop them questions in, man. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling until I gotta go do the real work. BT, is Pedraza a good opponent for Keyshawn? It's a good step up. I think Pedraza it's a step up from Nahir Albright. Just because Pedraza has a name and the experience that he brings to the table. My only I guess gripe with that matchup is that Pedraza has been campaigning most of the time at 140 these last couple years. he hasn't made 135 in a couple years, so I kind of wish the fight wasn't happening at 135. But look, he's a grown man. He signed the contract, so it is what it is. Man, you guys can hear all the music, can't you? Would Tank versus Frank Martin sell good tickets in the UK? It seems like a good fight for the MGM Grand. You see Tank. I think Tank versus anybody. Tank's one of the only true American box office stars. How can Americans talk Tio up as a pound-for-pound fighter when Kambosos beat him? Because Tefimo Lopez is a two-division lineal champion. He beat Lomachenko, he beat Josh Taylor, so that's why. One night doesn't just define his career. You know, Tefimo Lopez is still a star of the sport and a great fighter, and he's proven that. I think the thing for Tefimo Lopez that's really going to take him to the next level is he's got to show that consistency, fight by fight, performance by performance. Who's my favorite boxer? So my favorite boxer in history is Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. That's my favorite boxer in history. Apart from Roman Gonzalez, you know, Riddick Bowe, you know, Terence Crawford, Marlon Starlin, Salvador Sanchez. You know, those are a couple fighters that I'm really big fans of. What are my thoughts on Naoya Inoue? I mean, I've been covering Naoya Inoue on this channel since 2016. No, there's not one American boxing channel that's covered Naoya Inoue more than me for as long as me. Big fan of him. I think he's a future Hall of Famer, and I'm looking very forward to seeing him in my at 126 in the future. I mean, he's gonna have some good fights at 122 against like Neri and maybe like Mirja Akhmadaliev or Sam Goodman or something like that. But really and truthfully, I'm really excited to see him at 126 against, you know, the guys like, you know, hopefully Otabek Komatov, Angelo Leo, Rafael Espinoza, you know, Bruce Carrington. You know, lot of good fights for the monster at 126. DSV says, BT, I had to disagree. If Top Rank wanted to step up Keyshawn, another young talent on the cups would have been better for Keyshawn. Pedraza hasn't been Pedraza in a while. I ain't mad at that, but Top Rank is Top Rank for a reason. They know how to bring the guys along, so who am I to criticize guys like Brad Goodman and Carl Moretti who have done this for such a great time, such a long period of time at such a great level, you know? I'm with you. I want to see Keyshawn Davis in there with the guys like, you know, Floyd Schofield and the other young stars, but they have the method, so it is what it is. Do you like Muhammad Ali? I do. I do like Muhammad Ali. You know, he trained at Fifth Street Gym, which is in South Florida, which is where I grew up. I'm from like the Miami area, Fort Lauderdale area, you know, South Florida area. I like him. I don't think he's the best. I think he's a great heavyweight. He's an all-time great, but I don't think he's the best heavyweight of all time. I think the best heavyweight of all time is actually Joe Louis. But, you know, Ali's a great fighter, all-time great. One of the faces of boxing. Raw Dog says that Raymond Murataya eats Keyshawn Davis for lunch. That's a great fight. I know Murataya is real adamant about wanting that fight, and I like the fact that you know, he's hungry and ambitious and calling Keyshawn Davis out. Edward says, man, I got obsessed by Inoue. BT, I like that sports idea with Inoue and Otani. Yeah, man. It would get Inoue a lot of views if Top Rank did a feature where they just have Inoue and Otani talk to each other for 10 minutes in Japanese and just transcribe it in English. MCAT says the black Eminem. I look like Eminem now? Goodman is a great up-and-coming fighter, but Inoue stops him inside 5 rounds. Yeah, it's a good fight. That's probably one of the only fights I want to see him at 122. Goodman's a good fighter, top contender. Why not? Will Hitchens ever fight Matias, or is Hitchens most willing to risk the chance? I don't think he will, because Hitchens has said that he's very reluctant to fight Matias because the IBF has a 10-pound rehydration clause. So he said he won't fight Matias unless he goes another route. Nick wants to know, what's your favorite school sport? My favorite sport apart from boxing? I like baseball, and I like hockey. Those are my two favorite sports besides boxing. You look short as fuck. I'm tall enough. I might be short, but I'm tall enough to take your girl. So be very careful. What are your thoughts on Ashton H2O Silv? I know he fought recently. I have to go watch his card, his last fight. But good fighter, good young fighter, good punching power. I know he was a highly decorated amateur, and I'm looking forward to seeing his development. And I would like to see him fight Mark Castro, Floyd Schofield, or Keyshawn Davis. You know, I think those are the kind of fights that he should be in against other young stars in the near future. Shout out to my man Edwin Hernandez, and I'm pretty sure that's my boy Edwin Hernandez from Homestead. So if Edwin, if that's you, shout out to you in Homestead. Good young amateur fighter. He says, "How's Vegas, bro?" Vegas is great, man. I love boxing, so I love being around it. I love being around the big fight atmosphere. I love being in places like the Top Rank Gym, you know, where you get to see, like, you know, some of the biggest stars in the sport walk through here. You know, it just really gets my juices flowing to cover this sport and get great interviews. So Vegas is great. My boy, did you interview Devin Haney? I haven't seen Devin since I got to Vegas, but if I see Devin, I'll try to get the interview with him. I've interviewed him in the past. Shout out to you, Edwin. Good to see you, man. Keep training hard, Edwin. You know, make sure you stay focused. Don't let nothing distract you. You know, don't worry about girls or nothing like that. Be professional, man. Train hard. And one day, God willing, you know, you and your brother Lewis and Eric and the whole Homestead gonna be out here in Vegas. I know Eric's gonna be here real soon. And I know Lewis wants to be out here real soon as well. But I know Eric Lanzas Jr. is gonna be here in a couple days. So looking forward to seeing Eric out here and helping him sharpen up his skills as a fighter. BT, where is the kid who Albright lost to? Or beat? What kid did Albright beat? What was I forgot who he beat. What was that kid's name? Refresh my memory. I'm a little tired. How does the Mayweather Boxing Club atmosphere compare to the Top Rank Gym? It's very different, you know. Personally, like, look, I like both gyms, but I like Top Rank Gym a little more, because the thing I like about Top Rank Gym is that with this gym, you don't know who might walk up in here. Like I'm telling you guys, I could be sitting here right now, and Shakur Stevenson could walk in here. You know, Terence Crawford could walk in here. Anybody at any liable moment can walk up in here. Angelo Leo could walk up in here. Inoue can walk up in here if he's in America. You know, Tyson Fury could walk up in here. So that's what I like about it. But Mayweather Gym is good. But I think when you go there, you tend to see more of the same fighters than you do at Top Rank. Haney lives in Henderson. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Do you like boxing or MMA better or equal? Truthfully, I'm not really an MMA guy at all. I know the big names and stuff like that, but now I'm a straight boxing guy. This is a boxing channel. Boxing is like my passion. You know, I've been covering boxing here on YouTube for 9 years, and I'm really just now starting to definitely get into my my best years. You know, my prime. I'm coming to my own. Edward says Mayweather Gym is dirty. LOL. It's in Chinatown. And see, Edward knows. It is in Chinatown. He was an Olympian at 130. Oh, Carlos Balderas. Yeah, Carlos Balderas. Yeah, he's not here. But the guy that knocked him out, Rene Telis Garon, he's warming up somewhere over there. You know? But shout out to everyone. It's your boy BT, the Untouchable, True School Sports Empire. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Y'all being real stingy with them likes. And look, I'm bringing you guys exclusive content from the Top Rank Gym. And that's how y'all do me. Only 17 likes. Come on, man. Tighten up. My man Troy says, I'm done in my life. Why are you done, champ? What's going on? Nah, I remember that fight. I can't remember what card it was on, but I remember Albright gave Carlos a really good fight, and I remember a lot of people thinking that, you know, Albright beat Carlos Balderas. There you go. All right. So, he lost his Fortnite match. That's funny. But look, guys, let me see. Who do I think wins, Boots or Spence? I like Boots. I like Boots in that fight. You know, I always thought Boots would be a bad matchup for Spence just because of the athleticism and the skills he has and the speed. We saw what those kind of things did to Spence when he fought Crawford, right? We'll never see it because I don't think there's any reason for Spence to fight Boots. The money won't be what he'd make fighting a Crawford again, or, you know. Who would I match Khalil Cole with next? I would like Khalil Cole to fight either Ahmed Albiali or Jean Pascal. I think those would be two good fights. Anthony Huerta says, my birthday is March 11th. I'm going to turn 13. Can I get a happy early birthday? My birthday is February 11th on Sunday, so y'all need to wish me a happy birthday, you know? But happy birthday, Anthony. God bless. Fury or Usyk? Great fight. I'm going to go with Tyson Fury, you know? Usyk's a damn great fighter, though. I can't really pick comfortably either way. I feel like Usyk is the most mentally strong fighter Fury's ever fought in his career. Do you think Jared Anderson will retire early due to lack of passion? That's on him. I mean, the way it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like he's gonna do that. But I would like him not to, because I think that Jared Anderson has a chance to do great things in boxing. Do I like Fortnite? Nah, man, I don't. Fortnite, I'm an old guy, man, so I don't really play games like Fortnite. I'm still playing PlayStation 2. Do I know Dmitry Bivol? I know of Dmitry Bivol, but I never met him, and I don't know him personally. But I know of him. He's a great fighter, a fantastic light heavyweight that has some of the best skills in the world. You know, he absolutely exposed Canelo when they fought. Peter Nutt says, I'm watching from Australia. You won't answer my question on American fighters past 168. At 175, we got Atif Overton, who I think is one of the best young talents in the light heavyweight division. Najee Lopez, another American. There's a lot of good young fighters at 175. Not so much at cruiserweight and nothing really at heavyweight. So, yeah. Right now, America is not really doing the best when it comes to anything outside of 168, 135, 147, 140, 54. Do I play Call of Duty? Not anymore. I used to. Back in the day, I used to. I don't got time, man. What do I think of Bivol versus Beterbiev? It's the best fight. It's the most significant fight in boxing this year. I think Beterbiev comes out on top. I think Beterbiev's got he's got great boxing skills. I think he's a power punching technician. I don't think Bivol is going to be able to keep him off for 12 rounds. And I don't think Bivol is going to be able to outbox him as easy as everyone thinks. Because Bivol Beterbiev, I should say, was an elite boxer his damn self. Do I play Madden? Madden sucks. Madden hasn't been good for years. I used to back in the day. What is the answer to the universe? Jesus. All right? Jesus Christ. That's the answer to the universe. Al the Power was good, champ. What it do? I'm just chilling in the top rank gym. He said, you goofy, Madden is fire. Madden sucks. Madden has not been good since like Madden 07 or 08. I'm just telling you the truth. Madden right now, the Madden that just came out, ain't even as good as NFL 2K5. That's a fact. Madden been trash for like 10 years plus. Have you ever visited Japan or Thailand? Yes, I not Thailand, but I visited Japan back in May when I went out there. Went to a bunch of gyms, got to see their culture. It's a very beautiful country with a very, very beautiful culture. I went to Tokyo, Yokohama, Nagoya, Kyoto, everywhere. And I'll be going back to Japan probably in late June, early July, so stay tuned for that. How was your experience traveling to Japan alone to visit gyms as an English speaker? Did they think you were a foreigner working for other boxing camps and feeding info, or a normal YouTuber? Well, luckily for me, on almost all my visits to Japan, I had a Japanese translator, so they were already informed beforehand of who I was and what I was there for, so there was no confusion. But it was great, they were very respectful, they were very courteous, and very serious about they're very serious about their training out there. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The audio is cutting out. All right, guys, look, on that note, guys, yes, Point Fire, the Japanese respect credibility. That's one of the reasons why I was able to get into, a lot of the Japanese gyms, because True School Sports is a credible channel. That's why I'm in a Top Rank gym, because True School Sports is a credible channel. Have you checked in with Pops today? Yeah, I called Pops this morning. We talked on the phone for like an hour. Who's your favorite boxer of all time? Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, the best Nicaraguan fighter in history. 4-division champion. The soon-to-be 5-division champion. Hands down my favorite. And he always will be. But apart from him, like active fighters, apart from Roman Gonzalez right now, I like Philip Hrgovic. I like Terence Crawford. I like Angelo Leo. I like Naoya Inoue. I like a lot of fighters. Point Fire says, wishing you and your father continued success and prosperity. God bless, man. Thank you. I hope it continues as well. I'm really enjoying, giving you guys great interviews and great content. 3 more minutes, guys, and I'm out of here. We'll make it a solid hour. What makes Roman Gonzalez your favorite boxer? It's his style. I like his style. He mastered the art of being what I call an offensive defensive fighter, meaning that he could be right in the pocket and he could be throwing 6-7 punches, but he still maintains his defensive responsibility. He picks the shots. He picks the punches off with a very active high guard. He pivots around you really well. He makes his body punching and his combinations look so effortless. So I think his balance was elite. His punching power at his weight classes was elite. His body punching was elite. And not just that, he always fights the best people. He was always like trying to fight the best people. And I don't think I've ever seen a boring, bad Roman Gonzalez fight. So that's part of it. Yeah, I just think Roman Gonzalez's style was such a hard style to master. So I could appreciate the nuances and his style. Do I like Juice WRLD? Yeah, I like a couple songs by him. He's a good artist. Brother, can we talk about Raymond Ford versus Oda Beck? I can't even imagine who wins. I was talking about it earlier. If you go back and you rewind this stream, I was talking to one of Raymond Ford's friends, another fighter named Thomas Cornflake Lamana, who's a middleweight. I talked to him, and we kind of bounced some ideas off of each other, and it was a good chat. I enjoyed it. Shout out to Cornflake Lamana, good fighter, someone that I know has been around for a little bit of time. But look, man, Mike, the next time you come on, Mike, ask me that same question early in the live, because I'm about to end this stream. Guys, it was a pleasure. I gave you a solid hour of boxing talk, but I'm gonna get up out of here. There'll be another live tomorrow, so Stay tuned for 90 Days of Boxing number 18 tomorrow. And stay tuned for all the content. Check out all the shorts, all the videos, all the interviews coming out. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.